Alright guys, welcome back to Danganronpa. Previously, a new assailant showed up in the form of Robo Justice, who ended up hurting both our waifu Celeste and Hifumi, who is not our waifu. So, now we're taking Hifumi to the nurse's office and let's see where this chapter goes from here. Let's do it. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. Well, you better be thankful it stopped at that. You could have literally... Oh no, he's dizzy. He might be bleeding internally.
So then...
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose...
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. But the only people missing are Kyoko, Taka, and Yasuhiro, so it must be one of them, right? The Justice Hamba seemed to be increasing in size. Okay, so I wasn't imagining things, it was getting bigger. First one, and now two.
So in other words...
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it's even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. I think that's the point. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for alter ego ahead of everyone else. I knew it. I went to the third floor and that's where the strange costumed man attacked me. Okay, so at least everyone knows he's costumed now. We don't have to go through that whole logical leap in the trial later. That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning.
Well...
After that, he dragged me to the library and whack! Down came the hammer. But weren't you from the rec room? The picture was you in the rec room. Oh, something's fishy here. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. Around 7:30. In other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room, doing my laundry.
Yes!
Okay, he has an alibi. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
What?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. You know, she may be a murderer, but that is more cute than it has any right to be. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at that time. Together, quote unquote. Meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet. Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Suspicious. Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on! Phoenix Wright. Reminds me of Phoenix Wright. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall with Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so... I'm not talking about who attacked them. Yeah, I see where Byakuya is getting at, because Kyoko has been oddly suspicious. Like, in chapter 2, she went off doing something on her own, even though there was an investigation going on. She found alter ego and was policing him, and now she's gone in the middle of an attack. Something's going on with Kyoko.
In other words...
I'm referring to what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be. Oh no. That's actually likely. Oh no. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible. You know, how many times have you said that, Makoto? And how many times has it been, that it was actually possible?
What?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. Possible. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself. Celeste would never say that. That's also suspicious.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. No one's gonna guard Hifumi? Really? Huh. So whoever was running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Disguise, obviously. Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do? What
So,
to do?
what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here. Exclamation mark, question mark.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. You did? Really? Up on the second floor then. You bastard. You won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
But you're all on one side of the building. Well, I guess there's only one set of stairs, so that is possible. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
And you must be a really fast runner with those legs. Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything. It doesn't matter.
So then,
Zen is ha. Okay.
what are you saying?
Ha or do ya or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Do ya? I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Hurry up and let's start looking, okay? Let's go! Hey, Mr. Robot! Where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. I think we're gonna decommission him either way. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. Also, we have a serial killer on our side. I'm pretty sure whoever's in that costume must be really scared. I wouldn't want a serial killer to be against me. Can I check in here? No. Fine. Alright, I'll just jump skip to when we find something, I guess. I didn't need to jump skip at all. Haha! That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. Oh, she actually used the ha. Okay. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. I'm sorry, I'm killing the mood, but yeah. I sprinted up to the third floor.
Everyone,
Over there. Everyone. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was rather intense scream for someone like you. Hey, don't judge. It happens. Though, for a personality like Celeste, this is so out of character. She's too prideful to be like this. I saw him. This strange costumed man. Of course, then again, pressure can get to you and, true colors and all that. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. Ha. Ha. What is it now? Oh. I get it. It's like streak effect. Huh? Whoa, it's really true. She really does swap whenever she sneezes. It must be really bad when she has a cold. But doesn't matter right now. Ungya! Wasn't that Hifumi? Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into two groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then,
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you can come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
so then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. Alright. We don't have that many people left, We have 3 people. Someone is screwing with Hifumi right now, and someone is down this hall. And only one of them can be innocent, right? So that means I'm gonna bet I don't buy that Kyoko is the spy. So I'm guessing Yasuhiro and Taka are working together, but that doesn't make any sense either. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor. Damn, so much cardio today. Even from the
Just
last
a
episode.
second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Okay, immersion. Let's let the player run in. We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Everything was covered in red. Or pink, I guess. And in the center of all this red was Hifumi?
No!
Ah!
What the?
It looks like something very bad has happened. You think? I certainly wasn't expecting this. And there's another Justice Hammer. So we save him, and then he gets bonked again. Someone really wanted to finish Hifumi off. I did not imagine that Hifumi. Someone should have stayed guard. You were all more worried about guarding dead bodies than guarding live bodies. Would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Yeah, he is. There we go. The dong 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 dong. The quad dong. Quad dong?
A body has been discovered. After
Right.
a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more... It's okay, it was 3. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi. I mean, you could all check that for yourself if you all wanted to. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Justice Hammer 3. Is it 3? Another hammer. Yeah, it's 3. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, 1 strike from that and you are finished. Well, you know, to be fair, his head was already kind of softened up. Then the killer. There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him. The culprit must be Robo Justice. But there was already someone running around in the 3rd floor. So there's something that's not adding up here. Unless there's a killer and an accomplice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, there's more. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. Something's not adding up here. I can sense it. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they teleported or something, right? I don't think there's ninjutsu here.
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. Everyone already knows. It's an announcement. Hello.
So then...
Then, shall we go? Or hang on. Never mind. I'm overthinking it. I'll say it if it becomes relevant. Hina, are you okay? No, she's not. Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? You know, to be fair, the game isn't fully voice acted, but the parts that are fully voice acted are really good. Like little you can actually feel surprise from that, and it's like half a second long.
Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Oops, it's Makoto. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Come on, it hasn't been that long, game. I remember. He ran off, going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway. Alright. Oh, so the only thing back here is the physics room, right? As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but the door back there is open. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Is it Chihiro's ghost? Kidding. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence. Stop it with the presence. Is it coming from over there in the back? I don't know. There just seems to be a dark open door here in the void. Perhaps, maybe. Here you go again, leaping through doorways. And when I did, I found another nightmare. Another one? The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Who is it? Why is Taka's hair black again? I'm kidding. There in a pool of his own blood was Taka, dead. You know, he was actually starting to grow on me. I'm actually pretty sad about that. Chapter 3, The Next Generation Legend. Stand tall, Galactic Hero. Deadly Life. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. You could say it's your reality. Yes, I just made a Doki Doki Literature Club reference. So sue me. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Oh, they're all in here. Okay, at least that's... Rip Toko. Anyway, why is this happening? Why not? It's a killing game after all. You're quiet, you're quiet. You just fainted. I'll go straight for the hammer. That's probably what you want me to look at. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? Possibly, but these kills could not have been sequential, since Hifumi died recently, and these 3 ran for this body, so this had to die first. You get my drift? Let's check out the passed out Toko. Probably won't get anything. Toko! Don't tell me it's Toko too. Nah, she's just passed out from blood. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko? She has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. Pour pepper on her nose and make her sneeze. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. However... But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. About that. But this time, it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, you mentioned Justice Hammer 3. You just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too!
What?
Ooh.
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out.
Damn!
Of course, come on! Are you done checking out this body? Hey, don't leave this body alone. Well, I guess Toko's there. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh,
Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Celeste? You're getting more and more suspicious. Something has come up. Please enlighten us. Yeah, I heard Hifumi's dead, right?
indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? How? How? Hifumi's body has disappeared. How? You don't even have the upper body strength to lift his arm.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Byakuya is legit worried. He doesn't know what's going on. For all his arrogance and grandstanding, he has no idea what's going on, just like the rest of us. Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening
Hey!
here? Everyone back to the nurse's office and then risk. You want to risk Taka's body disappearing too? I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. It's gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there would be 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too. It can't be. It can't be.
No!
No.
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. We're gonna kill all of us. Well, there's a limit to 2 kills around, so no one can die anymore. Then who might be the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. Forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? I know, right? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
Why are you smiling? So she is still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing. Why? You were up there too. You could have stayed. You... What, Sakura? That annoying little insect that clings to me whenever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
You bastard. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? Exactly my point. You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now, we need to hurry back.
huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Huh. I'm sorry, it's kind of comedic. They've been like, first floor, second floor, third floor, first floor, third floor, first floor, third floor. They've probably lost like 3 pounds doing this today. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... What? The only ones missing is Yasuhiro and Kyoko. Oh no, it's one of them. Well, at least Toko's still alive. Thank God you're okay. But right away, I noticed there was something very different here. Exclamation mark. Oh, I see tire tracks. That must be a clue somewhere. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. So there's no more body examinations in this case, huh? I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. What a way with words, Makoto Naegi. That's... amazing. Huh? What? What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We got to hurry and We gotta hurry and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Yeah, he can only kill 2 times. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second! Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love. Hides completed report card in the corner. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we are looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule's in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... Shing! I mince ya. Mince you without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn you into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish? Like shrimp or crabs? I did not know that. Honestly. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when they said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies? The 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, and the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. And he seems to be airheaded enough to make it that obvious. You know? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna kill someone and no one's gonna see me. Probably no one's gonna suspect me. Yeah, it sounds like a Hiro level kind of logic. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward. That's breaking the fourth wall.
So then,
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean,
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but
Hina.
you're still nervous. I'll come with you. Okay. Thank you. No need to thank me. Well, let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the two missing bodies. Alright, since we were kicked out here, obviously it's not in there. So I'll just jump cut to when I find something in 3, 2, 1. Boop!
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that?
huh?
Where could the two bodies have disappeared to? Alright, so that's suspicious. Sakura and Hina are in here, but this door wasn't locked. That's gonna come up later, I'm sure. Oh. Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Repository? Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi's and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository. What's the repository again? I actually don't remember where that was. Are the bodies here somewhere? Okay, so I was right. That door was locked. Sakura and Hina were already in here, so I was on the right track. But then suddenly, Celeste managed to open it? Huh. What do you think, Makoto? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. Why does it sound like a line straight out of Pokemon? Magikarp learned Surf. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. Well, you know you can always not go inside. You do have a choice, Makoto. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... You saw... Shaky Cam, Byakuya, bodies. I'm sorry. The two bodies had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. Okay, why'd you turn into Celeste? What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Dong dong, dong dong.
A body has been discovered.
Hang on, something's not right here. If you're gonna give me two separate body discovery announcements, only one rang off a while ago. So are you just late now? Hang
After
on.
a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial...
Yeah. Wow. And so here we are.
The Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I have never actually opened one of these. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen, and something did.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already. Where the hell is Hiro?
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class
See
trial.
ya later!
Okay, see you later. Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. I didn't think you'd be close to Hifumi, but okay. And then
Who
again,
would
I
do
guess she
this?
just cares.
Why? Why?
See, here again, really good voice acting. Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. Sounds like foreshadowing. But this wasn't a movie. This was a movie. Hand. This wasn't. Oh my god.
He's alive again?
I don't know, man.
Where am I?
Dying.
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
I don't know, man. You better ask the Stark.
Hifumi! Wake up!
He's kind of dying. Don't stress him out.
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
But what if he actually did meet us all? Remember that picture? With Leon... No, not Byakuya. With Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro? They clearly already knew each other. So is Hifumi saying he actually also knows us from before? His memories all... No, this is not it. His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light.
Stay away from the light, bro.
It's reaching out to me.
This isn't Persona 4. You do not reach out to the truth.
Like the tail of a comet.
Okay, at least it's not the truth.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you?
Can you just not die?
Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Say it!
Yasuhiro.
Oh my god, it's Yasuhiro. GG, man. GG. Close his eyes. Oh, he did it himself. And they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. Reality. Huh? This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Oh, you're not angry? Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. That apparently they went through the trouble of painting. Because look, the hammers back there are clearly not painted. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
Pretty sure this is much deeper than this. If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. If it's so straightforward, then why is there an investigate phase? The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. But it's no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happens in the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There is something else that's been bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Damn. That was kind of a shock to see Mondo's face again.
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person.
Well now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true then, Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, I don't think we should consider a certain someone a suspect. Don't you think we should consider a certain someone? Who? Oh, this isn't her MO.
what?
What? I'm offended. When did you get here?
Yeah.
You. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milksack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milksack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. each their own.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a god by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious. Right? But maybe it's just me. But I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, I'm gonna streamline the investigation. I want to get this investigation over and done with. Because frankly, watching my videos back, watching an investigation isn't so interesting. So I'm gonna probably do a bunch of really short cuts across all of the major points of the investigation so we can get to the class trial in the next episode. So let's do that and go.
So...
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, look around. Okay, we already know this. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. Okay, so the door was unlocked. Locked. We already know that. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Yeah, we saw this. This was complete. First time we saw it. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Huh. Let me guess. No. Okay. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it maybe look back. Okay. Alright, so you guys can talk to Sakura for a breakdown of everything that happened so far. I'm just putting that out there just in case anyone's interested. It's a dolly that doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. Or move bodies. It's kinda awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found... Oh, yeah, it was. And look at the wheel. It has blood. Yeah, because the blood from Taka's death area had a stain of wheels on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? But how did the killer manage to move it? From the nurse's office, he was discovered here in the repository. Yeah, first the 3rd floor and this kind of weight. Hifumi died to a blow on the head from Justice Hammer 3. And when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Yeah, that's weird. Why would anyone wipe his glasses clean? But who would do that? And why? Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from probably the same, Justice Hammer 4, and then there's a tarp under him. That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind, alright? And... Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone would think otherwise. When the attacks, murders, and disappearance all happened, every one of us had an alibi. The last thing Hifumi said was he died was actually Hiro's name.
So in other words...
There was no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, it's kinda dumb. Youch. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And that's it. That's all that bothers you about the case. Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily. Yeah, actually, to be fair. Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is why they bother killing two people. What? Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps... I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. Yep. Alright, so the important things to talk to here are all of this actually, and the hammers. Alright, next area. And apparently leaving the room is also a clue. The door can only be locked from the inside repository, which makes me wonder. Hino and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed that we can only be locked from the inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were gone, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. Writing. When they were done, they unlocked it, which is why it's unlocked. Writing. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have been between them in the repository. Alright. Huh. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Okay, so now we can leave. Nurse's office, equipment room. Okay, I'll do that. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. Yeah, about the doll in the repository. There's blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from... here? What do you think? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor. Okay. That's possible. But even if the dolly was used to move the Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was on the 1st floor. Okay. Still a mystery. Justice Hammer 4, the body was moved. Genocide. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event. Sure. Oh, wasn't there 3 of these last time? Huh? There's tarp. I feel I've seen it somewhere before. What's this? What's a monitor? Alright, that's it for this area. Alright, Celeste first. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. Sounds like you, alright. I am simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What's about you? Oh, you know, just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So when the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time...
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything else less than impossible. Celeste's account has been added to the truth bullets. Alright? Blah. What else? Hammer, I guess. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone with the body moved something in a trash can? It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. A handkerchief. Oh, it's Hifumi's handkerchief. I guess this is what... Yeah, this was what was used to clean off his glasses. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh,
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? Yeah, and it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to, who do you think it belonged to? But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. Wow. Brick for brains. Sometimes I don't know if the game is trying to respect your intelligence or do the exact opposite. A refrigerator. Oh, there must be something here. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Okay, not unusual, but there was no need to mention that. I'm pretty sure that's gonna come up later. Are we done? So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. Are we friends now? I'm just kidding. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining... Oh, okay. This is the one note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yasuhiro's message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So let's go to Hiro's classroom. I mean, dorm. Oh, you're all the way back here. I see. Is it open? Yeah, the door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byaka did say to go look, but it might not be a great idea. But I'm gonna take the plunge. Wow. This is very Yasuhiro of you. This is Hiro's room. There are all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't... Yeah, whatever. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? Alright. I guess let's go for the obvious ones first. I think there's something in the cardboard box. Oh, okay, so this is where the costume came from? Something's made out of cardboard. Is this Rainbow Justice? What? Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, there's more. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Huh. Have the arms bend like this. Wait a minute. That handwriting is not nice at all. That can't be Hiro. Ah! Makoto! Big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Well, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool. Oh, the pool. On the second floor. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Why do you all got to be back here? Kyoko, kirigiri. Kyoko, explain yourself. Kyoko, and...
I mean...
Phew, man. I had the worst day. What happened? Didn't you just murder everyone? Hiro? Hiro?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Oh my god, this is getting more and more complicated. Were you even looking? Where were you this whole time? I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool locker room. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something. Mask?
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Clearly, you've never been to a cosplay convention. Well,
let me
I don't
out
know
of
what's up with this
here!
thing, but I actually can't get it off. Rip? A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. But if he can't get it off, then how did he get it on? You can't... I don't know. I guess you can. But I don't think that robot has the flexibility to bend all the way back. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room. How did you know this? As
is
well.
that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious. The one who put the costume on and went around attacking
That's
everyone
terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Straight to the point. Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please!
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running around.
What are you saying?
Yeah. You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
See? Look. See how loose it is?
Lamau.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Sounds like a clue.
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Nah. Well, fine, let's try it. Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear
Just
this.
a second.
See, I told you, it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your own book. Should we tell him?
What the heck?
Okay. 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please!
I did not. I think he's too much of an airhead. I really don't think he did it. Now that I see him. Also, you can't bend at the waist, so he can't pick up bodies. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi are fighting over alter ego, right? Where are you going with this?
I'm at least 30% right.
Well, you're 100% wrong.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to tear us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so
I know.
then.
That note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Rec room, huh? Suspicious. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room and then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you, or the physics room had formalin, right? I told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if it wasn't true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Youch. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? That's actually fair. Yahoo! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I
Don't
still
be
don't buy
mean.
it. Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us the note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No.
Let me guess, it's gone. Yeah, sure.
Please!
No one believes you. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck, for serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
What the heck?
Okay.
Just the worst. What are you saying?
Well, he did lose 2 million... a million yen to his crystal ball. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. Alright, let's just cut to the chase. So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Anyway, the portion I skipped wasn't really all that much. It's just Kyoko asking for help even though she disappeared and Hina chastising Hiro and Hiro freaking out. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Exactly like you're not telling us where you went. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Then show me the bodies. They're in the repository. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prodding the
knew it.
bodies. The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. talk to Kyoko, I guess?
see.
Makoto, I found something.
Hey.
You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious? Yeah, actually, I didn't notice. No, that's not it. Anyway, he said he had
So
a
then-
watch. Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving. Interesting. It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. Oh, interesting. So he was attacked just past 6 o'clock.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you, how long? Oh yeah, this part. It's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, so he clearly knew what time it was.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning, it must have happened at 6 this morning. Interesting. Broken wristwatch has
However-
been added to the truth bullets. Look at Taka's left. Oh, there's a note. You're right, there's something white
Makoto.
in there. Can you try to pry it out?
because
Rigor mortis is already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual. That's not the point. Okay. I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist.
hey,
Was it all that he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. It's a scrap of paper.
is that right?
Might be part of something bigger.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body for now. Okay, there's a scrap of paper here. So, did you
Indeed.
find anything? I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. Oh, more paper. A wad of
That's right.
paper. Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
Hidden? He'd stuff it in his pants so I can only...
why is that?
It was just in his pants, not like his socks. That's not what I'm going for, but okay.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper and go ahead, Makoto, open it up. Let me guess. Meet at a dining hall. No. Oh, it's the other half of the note. A note? I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. It's the same note with a different time.
so,
Yeah, that's the same thing Hiro said, with a different time.
however,
Although it's not exactly the same, isn't it? Yeah, this is 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us his note is to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at
is
6.
that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So,
Part of this has been torn off, right? This is Taka's. Think
Hey.
carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I
So
have no
then-
idea. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to
Hey.
answer. The two victims definitely had their e-handbooks on them. Okay, so e-handbooks had nothing to do with it. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected.
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all I said was they weren't used to... interesting. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. I don't understand either. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. E-handbook has been added to the truth, but why? Dong bing bong.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're
Shall
right.
we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. And that was it. Those were our murders. And that was a very, very abridged version of the investigation. So I hope that helped you enjoy this episode a bit more. Or I don't know. Tell me how you felt about it. If you want a whole separate episode for the investigation, or if this is fine with you guys. Anyway, so up next is the class trial. I have no inkling about who done it, but I guess we're gonna find out on the way. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Caffeinified Gaming, and if you like the video and the content, maybe consider giving a like and subscribe for more. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.